It's the world, the internet.
Is he a boy or a girl?
Ooh, that is the question. Welcome everybody to season 4 of Daddy Diaries. Still crazy after all these years. And for those of you who did not see my disclaimer early on, we are still
Not porn.
So I'm still here with Avery and Margot. Margot, who's my all-star eater here. So let's see, what's new in the world of Daddy Diaries? Well, we are moving, which those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, which I imagine is most of you probably already know, moving out of the original Daddy Diaries 2-bedroom studio into the new Daddy Diaries full house studio. So you can expect a lot more stunts, a lot more green screen work, and a special guest episode directed by Guillermo del Toro. So that's her impression of the fish creature from Shape of Water. Pretty spot on. There's lots of cute sister moments these days. Little Margot continues to be our little happy baby. She's just so happy all the time. You want to say anything? One of the fun things for sure about having a second kid is just comparing the ways in which she's a little different than the first. She's really chatty, just like Avery was. But she's also, she's also super mellow and pretty easy-going. But she was a little slow on, like, being able to go from her belly to sitting and, like, being able to crawl. But she's just recently figured out crawling. And now she crawls probably more than Avery ever did, which is crazy.
Well, look who just stood up by themselves.
Aren't you just so happy all the time? So I think the moral of the story is that all babies are a little different, and as a parent, you're always going to find something to be very neurotic about at pretty much all times. This week on Now I'm Cooking, we're gonna make some pasta. What's that? Oh, I did get new glasses. Thank you for noticing. Avery continues to be the little mini me, that's for sure. A couple things that pretty much sum up Avery's view on life is that if you're going somewhere, she wants to come too. And whenever you're like giving her something, she wants a big one. Avery she just loves living life. And she's so creative and she's so loving and emotional, and I just love her to death, even though she has the energy. She has all the energy of a tiny Morgan, which makes it very frustrating at times. Also, whenever we go to the park, it's so funny to watch her just make friends with anybody that's at the park. Ready? Everybody in the world to Avery is just a friend that she hasn't met yet. It's just very sweet to see how inclusive she is of other people, and I guess those maybe are my good traits rubbing off on her. The, never going to sleep and being emotionally volatile. Those are probably the bad traits.
I want to dip my finger in there and bite it.
You want to bite? I've seen other parents who kind of do a much better job of this than Corinne and I, where they just use certain, like, names of things over and over again to kind of, like to let the kid know that that's the name of this game we're playing or this thing that we're doing. And Corinne and I have not been great about that. And so Avery ends up just kind of making up her own name of something. And so in that vein, I present to you Avery Dictionary 2.0.
I wanted to hide and you can see me where I am.
Where did my Avery go? Is she right there?
I want you to hide and I can see where you are. Where is my dad? Here!
You found me!
I'm being a ladybug. Hey, buddy, that.
So now, Avery, is there anything that you want to tell everybody at home? So we, what was it? Oh yeah, I did get new glasses. Thank you for noticing. Some of you may have heard the sad news that one of our little kitties passed away. Little Puzzle, R.I.P. Puzzle. One of the funny things that kind of came out of that was realizing how much of an empath Margot is. We noticed that like anytime that Avery would cry or be upset about something, Margot would also immediately get upset, even if she was not affected at all. When we had to put Puzzle down, it was just me and Margot who had to go to the vet and put Puzzle down. I was pretty emotional, and so, you know, I was crying and stuff. And Margot just, like, immediately starts bawling. So Margot is just our little empath, emotionally in tune with everybody.
Gotta go with the empath, so don't you dare cry, 'cause she's good.
Margot! What's that? Oh, no. These aren't new glasses, silly. These are my old glasses, but I do have new lenses in them. I am running out of ideas. Along with Margot being our little emotional empath of the family. I mentioned before when we had Avery, like, how emotional I felt all the time. And that has not gone away with having a second child, oddly enough. I can't even get through a Pixar movie these days. At all. I don't know if is this a worldwide phenomenon or is it just me? Even one step removed from that, I can't sing Moana songs in the car without starting to tear up with Avery. It's silly. I thought my emotions were supposed to be dead by now. When I think about like moving to Michigan, I'm like so sad for Avery to like, you know, leave her school and kind of like change her routine. But like when I think back on it, you know, when I was 3.5 years old, I don't remember anything from when I was 3.5 years old, so... And while that kind of makes me sad, it probably won't make her sad, because she won't know any better. She's just a kid. I guess part of the reason I've made all these videos is so that she will remember living in Chicago. But I gotta remember to not put my own emotions on her until I just let her have her own experience. So I think that brings us to the end of dinner time, and now it's gonna be bath time. Which is the one time Daddy gets to sit alone. I don't know what these girls are going to do, but you'll see us next time from our new home in Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right, can we say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody. Bye.